Hello, welcome to this screencast on embedding employability skills. I'm hoping, my name is Richard Lynch, that you've looked at the earlier screencast introducing graduateness in D&S and the graduate employability skills of self-directed learning, ICT, numeracy, communication, analytical abilities, and problem solving. This screencast focuses on how you might be embedding the skills in the curriculum, in your modules, in your courses and the programs. The way in which you can embed the different skills is a process which I'm going to make suggestions about. Now, how you start the process might be by thinking about a skill, for example, problem solving, for example, information and communication technology. You might start with the students that you're teaching. So, for example, you might recognize that analytical abilities or communication skills need to be developed with the particular students you're considering. You might start the process with a particular curriculum space. So, for example, PDP or career management or work-related learning is the space within your course or program or the curriculum that you're thinking about, and you're looking at a way of bringing out employability skills which might already be implicit in what students are doing, but you want to draw it out. So this process that I'm looking at here talks about mapping a skill, thinking about a student activity, and considering assessment, which is regarded as a key driver for student learning. So in terms of mapping a skill, that might be simply recognizing where there are gaps in skills that students are practicing in different modules or in a particular module, and it might be about, well, which skill do I want to consider in which context. A skill is no more really than a situated practice. It's about things that people do in professional contexts, in disciplinary contexts, or beyond the academic discipline in the wider field. So within criminology you have the academic discipline, and then you have the broader field of crime and justice. So you have academic understandings of the construction industry kept in the knowledge industry in academia, and you have the practice of construction in the wider field in the world. So a skill, problem solving, needs to be situated within a context, and employability is about considering the real world beyond the university contexts for different skills and other things, of course. So which skill are you considering, and what context are you considering it in? So problem solving, are you thinking about problem solving in an academic disciplinary context? You know, what are the problems the discipline is facing, trying to resolve in the knowledge base? How have previous problems been solved? What are the professional problems that practitioners face? What are the issues? What are the problems in the wider field? So graduate employability skills could be situated in any of those problem-solving contexts. So if you take a skill, take a context in which you want students to learn about problem solving, then you need to think about, well, how are they going to learn it? What do you want them to be doing to learn about it? And that's a judgment that only the person involved in the course, in the module, in the program can make. You may want to put it in a particular module which you have in mind, or relate it to employability, work-related modules, PDP modules, where students are reflecting. So they're thinking about analysing what they've been doing, perhaps in a class activity or as part of an assessment activity. And it's this assessment activity that is crucial. How are students going to demonstrate their problem-solving abilities? Now, you might be asking them to write an essay, a report, but that doesn't mean that problem-solving isn't a part of that. You might be asking them to write an essay or a dissertation or do a project. So it might be that problem-solving is a part of that process. So how are you going to draw that out? Well, in terms of student assessment being important for learning, I wonder if you could think about ipsative assessment. This is where people think about their own activities, reflect on them, and make judgments upon how they're doing at, for example, problem solving. And what they do is reflect back on how they've problem solved before and how they've problem solved on this occasion. So what they're doing is making a judgment about problem solving now and problem solving previously. So ipsative assessment might be something that students could do on particular skills, and as they record through a module, through a course, through a program, different levels of performance on a skill, such as problem solving, such as information and communication technology, they're recording and measuring their own progress. Now, that's one aspect of what a student activity for assessment might be. There would, of course, be formative activities and some summative assessment, and that would be part of the broader process of learning on a module. So those are just some ideas to get you thinking about how employability skills might be drawn out in your curriculum, how they might be developed. I'd be pleased to hear some feedback. Richard Lynch, r.lynch@shu.ac.uk. Thank you very much.